Hello YouTubers, this is SNES back again with another video, a game ads video this time. I have several games for several systems, 6 systems if I remember correctly. Went up to South Georgia today and visited a retro gaming store called Game Over. Been there numerous times before. They also carry current games and systems. Found out with this visit that their discount card no longer has a um, expiration date tied to it. So good forever. Now, some of these games I got 10% off, and some I only paid a penny for. I'll try and let you know which ones I only paid a penny for. First up, for the Atari 2600, the Sears variant of Dodger Cars. This is one I paid a penny for. Okay, this is from US Games. This one was marked $3.95. Entombed. Okay, this one is marked $1.95. Vanguard. Okay, the NES. You may have noticed that I have taken down the 2 recent NES game collection videos that I did. That is because I decided to reboot the series. I'm going to show them in alphanumerical order now instead of just random. So they'll be in alphanumerical order, but everything will be in there. The licensed, unlicensed, homebrews, graphical hacks, everything in alphabetical order. If I get a game that is already covered by a letter of the alphabet I've already finished with, say the letter A, then you'll see it in a game ads video, and then subsequently a year or two later when I do another game collection video series for that system, then it'll be in there. Okie dokie. This is marked $7.95. I paid a penny for it. From Acclaim, 3D World Runner. Marked $2.95, and this looks like it might be a launch title. 10-Yard Fight. Okay, this one is marked $7.95. They had 6 copies in a row of this, all stacked up. 5 had labels that were substandard in my opinion. Either the face label was pristine and the spine label was horrible, or the spine label was pristine and the face label was horrible. This is the only one I found where both the face label and the spine label were good. 720 degrees. From Mindscape. Okay, I mentioned those 2 NES game collection videos that I took down. In one of those videos I showed this game, but it was the unlicensed version. There was one and only one game released for the NES in the US that was released as a licensed title, and then subsequently as an unlicensed title. And that is the first RBI baseball from Tengen. I think I failed to mention the price. $3.95 is what it listed for. Okay, a pricey one. $7.95. American Gladiators. They have some that are pricier though, behind glass, for several systems actually. In fact, I picked up one that was behind glass, but not for the NES. Now we move to the Sega Master System. Marked $3.95. Great football. One thing you can say about the great line of sports titles from Sega for the Master System, they weren't all that great. Now here's something you haven't heard me say in a long time. Complete with Wee Little Winky. Cartridge. Manual, and hiding behind the manual, the poster catalog. And I have so many of those because all of the Master System games I bought new came with one, and I kept them. Okay, I've shown in the past my light phaser gun for my Master System. This takes advantage of that. It is marked $3.95, has 2 games built into it, and I paid a penny for it. Marksman shooting and trap shooting. This one, however, is just the cartridge, but it's a nice shape. Okay. You may also notice that on ads, I'm now going to be showing them in order as far as generally when the system came out and within each system in numerical order. Okay, for the Super Nintendo from Acclaim, Separation Anxiety. Well, it's marked $5.95. Started to say I paid 10% less, but you're probably tired of that by now. Okay, this was a real steal for the Sega CD, Battle Core. This one is marked $2.95, but I paid a penny for it. Not only that, but it had a crack on the front of the case. And they had another game for the Sega CD there, marked at the same price, that didn't have a crack. So I asked them if he would mind if I traded them, and he said he wouldn't mind, and so I did. And also moved the foam protective strip from the other game to this one. Okay, that game was from Core Design. Okay, when the PlayStation 1, I'm talking about, first came out, they used long boxes. Some games were only released in long boxes, and some were subsequently re-released. I haven't looked this one up yet, but this was one that was behind glass, marked $14.95. This is Romance of the Three Kingdoms 4 Wall of Fire. So I add this to my long box collection. And it's complete, except it doesn't have a foam protective strip there. It has the holders for it, but the foam piece itself is missing. That was to protect the case from being crushed or cracked. Okay, and finally, for the Sega Dreamcast. This one is marked $4.95. I paid a penny for it. Slave Zero. And this one is also marked $2.95 from Acclaim. Tee Off. Okay, until next time, stay awesome. Hello YouTubers, this is SNES back again with another video, a game ads video this time. I have several games for several systems, 6 systems if I remember correctly. Went up to South Georgia today and visited a retro gaming store called Game Over. Been there numerous times before. They also carry cards, you know which ones I only paid a penny for. First up, for the Atari 2600, the Sears variant of Dodger Cars. This is one I paid a penny for. Games and systems. Found out with this visit that their discount card no longer has a expiration date tied to it. So, good forever. Now, some of these games I got 10% off, and some I only paid a penny for. I'll try and like. Okay, this one is marked $1.95. Vanguard. Okay, the NES. Okay, this is from US Games. This one was marked $3.95. Entombed.